What happened to Coolio and his reggae career? Artis Leon Ivey Jr., professionally known as Coolio, is an American singer, rapper, record producer, and actor. He was born in Compton, California on August 1st, 1963. Growing up, Coolio was a little intelligent child with asthma that loved books, and his reading habits were encouraged by his mother, who used to read to him and encourage him to frequent the library. Coolio was so smart. Skipping the 6th grade wasn't a big deal. Coolio was so pleased with his intelligence, but due to his small stature and age, he was getting bullied by schoolmates. Still, when Coolio was in junior high, he decided to start defending himself. And immediately, all the bullying and harassment stopped. When Coolio was young, he got involved or mixed up with the Southern California gang, and Coolio admitted hanging out with some of its members and wanting to join until he discovered all they did, which didn't sit well with him. After attending Compton Community College, he did other jobs like volunteer firefighting and security at the Los Angeles International Airport, before venturing into the music industry and becoming a rapper. Coolio's mother sent him to Northern California, where he lived and finished at a community college. But Coolio had his music fascination and love at the forefront of his life. Artis was nicknamed Coolio after the famous Spanish singer-songwriter Julio Iglesias. And as earlier stated, before Coolio would become successful, he would do a lot of jobs, as well as release a lot of tracks that led him nowhere. After numerous failed songs, Coolio joined the music group WC and the Mad Circle, led by WC the Rapper. He was a co-contributor on the group's debut album, Ain't a Damn Thing Changed, including on the single Dress Code. The album was regionally successful. This could be said to officially be the beginning of Coolio's music career, as he went on in 1994 to be signed to Tommy Boy, releasing his debut solo album, It Takes a Thief. An interesting album title. His single, Fantastic Voyage, was extremely successful and was played numerous times on MTV, going ahead to claim the number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. Fantastic Voyage single-handedly became one of the best rap singles that year. The album also had other songs that did really well, like County Line and I Remember. Coolio's album, It Takes a Thief, was at number 8 on the Billboard 200, becoming a certified platinum album. Coolio's album received widespread praise for bringing a humorous and lighthearted perspective to the often violent and profane themes of typical gangsta rap. In 1995, Coolio went ahead to release a song titled Gangsta Paradise, featuring the R&B singer LV for the movie Dangerous Minds. This song solidified Coolio's place on the international scene. It all started when Coolio went unannounced to his manager's house and overheard a very sick beat. He wanted to know where it was coming from when he heard LV's vocals, and Coolio said he knew he had to be on the song. Coolio wanted Gangsta Paradise on his next album, but the label wasn't okay with it and decided that it should feature in the movie Dangerous Minds. The song featured song excerpts from Stevie Wonder's Pastime Paradise, which debuted 20 years ago, before the release of Coolio's song. Well, the song Gangsta Paradise, which focused on the life of a gangster, was then released as a single and would become one of the most successful rap songs ever sung. Gangsta Paradise stayed on Billboard's Hot 100 for 3 weeks. It was the number 1 single of 1995 in the United States for all genres, and was a global hit, topping the United Kingdom, Ireland, France, Germany, Italy, Sweden, Austria, Netherlands, Norway, Switzerland, Australia, and New Zealand charts. Gangsta Paradise was the second best-selling single of 1995 in the UK. What a success! The song would also go on to grant Coolio his first Grammy for Best Rap Solo Performance. Although the song was a huge success, it also created a little controversy between Coolio and Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic is an unconventional American singer-songwriter, known for his humorous songs and parodies of certain songs. Weird Al decided to make a parody of the song and released his version titled Amish Paradise. Although Weird Al had sought permission from the label to make a parody of Coolio's song, he didn't reach out to Coolio himself, and Coolio wasn't happy about it. A beef ensued between both parties, which lasted for years. And Coolio admitted to regretting the beef, stating that he was being too high when Michael Jackson had allowed Weird Al to make a parody of his song. The album contained 2 other major hits, 1, 2, 3, 4, Somepin' New, and Too Hot with JT Taylor of Kool and the Gang during the chorus. Despite no longer being an official member of the group, Coolio made an appearance on the second WC and the Mad Circle album, Curb Servin', on the song In a Twist. In 1996, Coolio had another top 40 hit with the song It's All the Way Live, Now, from the soundtrack to the movie Eddie. He was also featured on the song Hit 'Em High from the soundtrack to the successful 1996 film Space Jam, along with Be Real, Method Man, LL Cool J, and Busta Rhymes. Around this time, Coolio's addiction to cocaine would begin. He admitted to British music show Beats that people around him used cocaine and handled it better than he did. In 2014, the band Falling in Reverse did a cover of Gangsta's Paradise for Punk Goes 90s, with Coolio making a cameo in the music video. In 2019, the song received renewed popularity on the internet when it was featured in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer. In 1996, Coolio appeared on the Red Hot Organization's compilation CD, America is Dying Slowly, alongside Biz Markie, Wu-Tang Clan, and Fat Joe, among many other prominent hip-hop artists. The CD, meant to raise awareness of the AIDS epidemic among African American men, was heralded as a masterpiece by The Source magazine. That same year, he recorded the theme song, Aw, Here It Goes, for the Nickelodeon TV series Kenan and Kel, which ran for 4 seasons, and appeared in the series' opening sequence. After the success of Gangsta's Paradise, Coolio's next album was expected to be another hit. His third solo album, titled My Soul, came out in 1997. Although it contained the major hit See You When You Get There, and the album went platinum, it failed to reach the success of his previous 2 albums. Coolio was dropped from Tommy Boy Records, and his albums were dropped. Since then, 2001's Coolio.com, 2003's El Cool Magnifico, 2006's The Return of the Gangsta, 2008's Still Here, 2009 From the Bottom to and Top, and 2017's Long Live the Thief have not charted on any Billboard chart. He did have a minor hit in the UK in 2006 with Gangsta Walk, featuring Snoop Dogg, which peaked at number 67 on the UK singles chart. Both of his last albums were produced by Joshua Fanu and Vanny Giorgili from Subside Records. While touring with the hip-hop duo Insane Cloud Posse, Coolio received a tattoo as a homage to the group's fan base, reading, Juggalo Cool. He stated that the misspelling was intentional. Coolio has performed at the gathering of the Juggalos. Coolio was featured on an international collaboration track called Fuck the DJ by UK rapper Blacklisted MC, also featuring Bazaar of D12, Adil Omar from Pakistan, Uziman from Bermuda. The song was premiered on the music website Noisy from Vice in October 2014. Coolio had a good number of television appearances, and some of them include, in 2004, Coolio appeared as a contestant on Come Back, Die, Grobe Chance, translated in English as Come Back, The Big Chance, a German talent show on which artists were looking for a comeback. Coolio placed 3rd, behind Chris Norman and Benjamin Boyce. In 2009, Coolio appeared as a housemate on Celebrity Big Brother. He later went on to appear on Ultimate Big Brother in 2010, where he decided it was best to leave the house after numerous confrontations with Nadia Almada and others in the house. In January 2012, he was one of 8 celebrities participating in the Food Network reality series Rachel vs. Guy, Celebrity Cook-Off, where he represented the Music Saves Lives organization. He came in 2nd place with a Zagat score of 23 out of 30, losing to Lou Diamond Phillips. As runner-up, he was awarded $10,000 for his charity. He also guest starred as himself on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, where he helped Sabrina Spellman, Melissa Joan Hart, Zelda Spellman, Beth Broderick, and Hilda Spellman, Caroline Rhea, Look for their cat, Salem Saberhagen Nick Backey, who was kidnapped by a little boy. Coolio was featured on the March 5, 2013 episode of the ABC reality program Wife Swap. But his then-girlfriend left him after the program was taped. On June 30, 2013, he appeared alongside comedian Jenny Eclair and Emmerdale actor Matthew Wolfenden on the UK game show Tipping Point, Lucky Stars, where he came second. Also, on June 30th, Coolio voiced a wax figure of himself in Gravity Falls. Like many celebrities, Coolio had various run-ins with the law, as well as legal issues to be settled. In 1998, a court in Boblingden, near Stuttgart, sentenced Coolio to 6 months probation and fined him $17,000 after convicting him of being an accessory to robbery and causing bodily injury. On September 17, 2016, Coolio and members of his crew were arrested for having a loaded firearm inside of a book bag at Los Angeles International Airport. The bag was flagged by the Transportation Security Administration as the group attempted to pass through a security checkpoint. One of its bodyguards claimed ownership of the bag, but witnesses stated that it belonged to Coolio himself. On October 26, 2016, in an LA court, Coolio was placed on 3-year probation in order to serve as 45 days of community service for the crime. On September 17, 2017, Coolio was denied entry into Singapore upon landing at Changi International Airport. Singapore's Immigration and Checkpoints Authority declined to comment on the reason for the denial, citing reasons of confidentiality. Coolio had been traveling from Beijing to Singapore to perform at a Formula One concert event. Coolio is slated to be part of the I Love 90s tour, which happened in 2016 and is scheduled to happen again on May 14, 2022. He'd be appearing alongside other acts like Vanilla Ice, All for One, and Color Me Bad. This event is set to celebrate the iconic decade that birthed a lot of stars, including Coolio. Thanks for watching. Comment below with your thoughts on Coolio and his music career. Until next time, on True Celebrity Stories.